This week's Sideways is going to be a little bit different. Soléne has been part of our family here in Stroud Parish Churches for the last few years, and she's been a much loved member of our community. She's moved now, and so this Sideways will be an interview with her about her life and her faith. So today for our Sideways, I'm going to be talking to Soléne, who's been part of our churches here in Stroud and has moved on to Edinburgh and will soon be moving to London. And so we're just going to find out from Soléne what difference God makes in her life. So Soléne, what is the best thing about being a Christian?
Well, the best bit about being Christian for me is that I've been to two schools in London, St Mary's Primary School, and also a secondary school called Christ's, which was also Church of England, which also had a chapel inside that brought me closer to God, as well as when I go to churches as well, which make a difference because I know I'm feeling close. And also when I got baptised, it felt like I'm starting my journey towards heaven and towards God and open up and know a lot more about the Bibles and everything. And it's just interesting. I've always been interested since the age of 4 when I went into primary school. I know that I've always been interested. I wanted to be part of God's life and part of church and studying the Bibles and everything. Even though none of my other family members, apart from one, who's not religious at all, right. I've just always wanted to be and just interested in it all my life.
Brilliant, thank you. So you're interested, you get a sense of belonging, and you're curious, yes. And it's good to feel part of God's love.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. So what difference does God make to your life day by day?
Difference is that it's just that whenever I have like down times or upsets or anything like that, it's that he always just makes me there when I have got to do different things or if I have meetings or anything. I know that God and Jesus are always there by my side and it always knows to support me and pray above me and just put their spirit on me. And so I know that he is making a difference to me, just to cheer me up, just to make me happy and put my life at ease and just help just to lift my spirit up a bit, because if they don't make a difference, I'd just be more sad and just feeling a bit gloomy and down, which I don't want. So
you never feel alone.
Never feel alone, and that's why God has always made a difference, just to help me to be there as my companion and my spirit maker and everything.
Fantastic, thank you. So it's that comfort and peace that comes from knowing that God's always with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Which brings me on to the next question, because you've had a lot of changes recently and there are still more changes to come. So what difference does knowing that God goes with you make when things change for you?
Oh my gosh. That I know that God's with me when I have to change places, moving, or basically anything when I have to do loads of things. And I know when I actually have classes changed and everything when I was back in my college. And so, at least as long as I've got God there. Whenever I'm in like different changes and wondering where on earth I am. And so at least if God's there, he knows he's helping me through those changes and through the places where I am and things.
Thank you. So in the Psalms, in the ancient songs of God's people, then it sometimes talks about feeling like you've been lifted up out of a place that's not secure and your feet have been put on a secure rock. Does that feel like something that you feel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Soléne, we're going to really miss you not living here. Can you say something about what it's been like to be part of the church in Stroud?
It's just like everything. When I first went to Pagan Hill, oh gosh, sorry, is that they just welcomed me, and that's where I first met you as well. And then everyone just in Pagan in Holy Spirit, they just welcomed me like a family. Even though I went to another church in Gloucester, but since I've seen that one, I went there so many times. They just brought me in and welcomed me warmly. And afterwards, when I moved on to Holy Trinity, even though I went to other churches, see what's on the life. And when I went to Holy Trinity by the hospital, they just welcomed me like a family as well, brought me in, and I just know that Stroud was the Stroud Parish Church was the one for me, and so yes, and I just when I met you and Helen and Simon and Steve and James and Matthew, is anyone else I've missed out? No, that's everyone. So yeah, and just it was nice. I met you first, and then I just went over. You were just like a church mother to me, because every time when I don't know anything, you were just there for me, and Helen as well, and James and Simon. So that is why you guys are just like being a big part of my journey in Stroud Parish, and I don't know what to do without you guys anymore.
Well, I really appreciate your kind words. And you've been part of small groups as well, haven't you? And you're still part of the group that meets online to pray? Yeah,
I will keep doing that as well constantly. And we'll keep doing our phone calls on Tuesdays and the other priests as well. Even though I'm in my new placement, I'll still keep doing our usual clergy phone calls. Even though I'm not in Stroud Parish anymore, but I'll still be part of the family there and places. And then when I come up to visit, I might do a weekend, I might still go back to Holy Trinity for a church service or something. Because I know you guys' church is always welcome me back. Even though it's just for a short time, or if I'm out there for like a holiday or something, I know I'm more than welcome just to do the midweek communion and to do service there. Because at least I know that I will visit my families there, even though I'm not actually going to go to Holy Trinity. As long as I'm going to one of the other churches, at least I know that I'm seeing all my old friends there, and my brothers and sisters.
And I feel confident that you'll find a new church family when you move to London, and you'll have an even bigger family as you include more and more people in. Soléne, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us.
You're welcome.
And may God go with you.
I know, it's giving me tears. I'm sorry.